Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the first ever video by DunkaDuck. That's right, that's me, DunkaDuck. Now, before we get started, we're going to do some simple TDM. I'm just going to show you I am not a pro. There's my combat record. My KD ratio is a modest 1.23. I'm not a pro, guys. I'm just here to give you any helpful tips that I can, and I want to hear your views and opinions, and I want to hear what your favourite class setups are so that I can try those out myself. Anybody that gives me a class setup that I use in one of my videos, I will give you a shout out and credit in that video for using that. Now today we're just going to jump in with a simple team deathmatch. I'm going to be using the BAL 27 on the PS4. This is post update. The attachments and perks that I'm running, you can see there, I've got the foregrip, the parabolic microphone and the suppressor. These are typical of the attachments that I would use on assault rifles. Now, a lot of people seem to believe that when you're using a suppressor you cannot play aggressive. That is not entirely true. You just have to be careful when you're using the suppressor because your range is decreased. That doesn't necessarily mean that your range across the map with the weapon is decreased, but more the effective range of the weapon while it's got a suppressor on there. And that basically means that your bullet damage has got a less effective range. Doesn't mean the damage decreases at all, it just means that it might take a few more rounds at a longer length and a longer range to take out those enemies. Now, as with anything, if you're using a suppressor, you're sat in a corner, your enemies are going to be killing all your teammates, they're going to get the score streaks quicker. Why it's always good to be an aggressive player, because that way, if you are, your enemies can't get their score streaks, and therefore, you know, you're more likely to win the game. So we've got our UAV, we're going to stick that up there. There's one of our team. Now we need to be careful here. You see, you can easily run out of ammo very quickly whilst using a suppressor. That is one thing I've noticed quite a lot. He's going to be sneaky. Okay, so you might want to consider reducing the sensitivity of your aim, maybe removing a stock if you've got one, because using a stock can also expel ammo very quickly. I found that's why I've stopped using the stock. I don't use it anymore. I used to use it all the time. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, as I'm not a pro, you know, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I don't want to tell you what to do. I'm sick of being told what to do on Call of Duty. So, what I want to do is I want to work together with my community. My community of players, you know, send me a friend request, that's fine. We'll play some games together. I don't mind at all. You know, and we just want to make this game better for each other, really. We want to make this game work more for us than it already does. So I'm 9-3 at the moment on this game. This is my first video. We're going to put this straight up on YouTube after I've finished. Hopefully we'll get some subscribers, you know. I'll bring you more videos every week. You know, I try to do a video maybe once every day, once every 2 days or so. When you're playing, you've got to get in there. You've got to, you know, take the risk. Otherwise, if you're sat in a corner camping, 9 times out of 10, the campers lose. Every now and again, campers will get the win, and it does frustrate us. You know, it really frustrates us. Like this guy sat with his sniper rifle, just waiting for people. I'm 13-5 at the moment. After the update, this has had no buff. It was nerfed when the game first came out on the first update. Since then, it's not been buffed or nerfed anymore. This weapon is still an amazing weapon. It still surprises me with its capabilities, you know, even with a suppressor. So, don't be discouraged from using it. Don't be discouraged from using it because people will say, oh, you know, give you stick for it. Use the attachments that you want to use. As I say, foregrip, suppressor and parabolic microphone are my favourite, because with the suppressor you've got the element of surprise, and with the parabolic microphone nobody's got the element of surprise on you. Okay, so that's just my tip. Parabolic microphone and a suppressor, you know, you can see people that your other teammates can't see. There's a drop shot for you. That was a lucky drop shot, to be honest. I should have been dead in that kill cam. But, you know, there's another one for you. Drop shotting is another thing. it's a skill, you know. You have to have the right controller set up. You have to learn how to do it. It's time consuming to learn, but if you can learn how to do it, it will help you in some very, very sticky situations, you know. Got my system act right at the end there. So guys, thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe. If you want to leave me a comment, you know, leave me a comment. If you want to add me on PlayStation 4, the name is literally just DunkaDuck. There it is, capital D on both sides there. Hit me up on PS4. We'll have a few games together, you know, see if I can get you in a few of my videos. And also, if you give me a class setup and I use it in one of my videos, I will give you a shout out in my video. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks for watching.